everyone, welcome to WeTV. This is Chris, and today, of course, is another I Can Make Day. And today we're going to have a lot of fun because today we are going to make one of those. What's that? Well, of course you know what it is. It's a volcano. Now, we can't actually make a real volcano. That would be crazy, and it would be very, very, very bad because volcanoes cause a lot of destruction and fire. We don't want any fire. What are we going to do? Well, let's take a look at what we need. First, in our materials, we need some flour. It's going to be a flour volcano. Salt, water. Then we also need some vegetable oil, a water bottle, food coloring. Now, you don't need the food coloring. It's optional. You could also use paint. We'll talk about that in a bit. Then we are also going to use some vinegar, some water, and some baking soda. Now we have two different things that we're going to do. The first one is making the outside of the volcano, and then the second part is making the volcano erupt to make the actual reaction for the volcano. Now, let's go through our steps. First, we're going to mix 6 cups of flour, 2 cups of water, and 2 cups of salt with 4 tablespoons of oil. And we're going to mix that all together and make a dough. It's going to be similar to the time we made Play-Doh, except for this time we're not going to bake it, we're just going to mix this, and this will be the outside of the volcano, the actual mountain. Then we're going to fill our bottle 3/4 of the way full with water. To that, we will add 2 tablespoons of baking soda, and then we'll mix that together so that the baking soda is distributed within the water. We don't want it just clumping at the bottom. Then we can add 6 drops of dishwashing liquid, and that's just going to make our reaction a little bit more interesting. It's just like you were making bubbles. We're going to use the bubbles to make our volcano look more interesting. And then we're going to form the mixture from the first step around the water bottle to make it look like a volcano. And then the last thing we'll do is pour in the vinegar slowly, and this will cause our volcano to erupt. It's going to be a lot of fun. And if you want, you can add food coloring to the water to make it look a little bit more like lava, to make it look a little bit more red or orange. Okay? Are you ready? I'm very excited because this is going to be a lot of fun. Let's make! Great, let's get started. First thing we're going to do is put our flour into our bowl here. 1 cup, 2, 3, and just enough, 6. Awesome. Now we're going to add our salt, and mostly you'll find that when you get a 250 gram bag of salt, that's about 1 cup. It's a little bit more, but it's close enough that if you don't want to measure, you could just dump the whole bag in and it's okay. And since we need 2, add that. All right, so we need 2 cups of water. There's 1, and there is 2. Now we need to use our hands to mix the dough. Ew, it's kind of gross. So now I've got a nice dough and I'm ready for the next step. But first I'm going to wash my hands. Okay, so now we've got our bottle. Let's go ahead and make our dough mountain around the bottle. So now I've got my volcano, and if I wanted to, I could paint the outside to make it look a little bit more like dirt. I'm not going to do that at this time. Let's go ahead and add our baking soda again. Again, I'm going to take a piece of paper, roll it into a funnel, insert the funnel into the top of the bottle, add my baking soda, add my dish soap, and now it's fun time. Are you ready? Here we go. Woo! Erupting volcano. Awesome! Well, everyone, I hope you had as much fun as I did, and I hope that you get to make a lot of volcanoes at home because this is so cool. Every time I see this, it just makes me so happy. That's it for me today. I'll see you next time on WeTV. Goodbye, everyone.